Willkommen in Hahndorf.
Was it German?
That's very German.
And that's where our rating goes down.
Looks so good. Looks so good.
German bread and German cake.
This actually makes me angry.
Okay.
Good morning. We have something very exciting planned today. We are in Hahndorf, which is in the Adelaide Hills, and it is Australia's oldest German settlement. And obviously, me being German, we thought, let's rate how German Hahndorf really is. So we have 4 categories. Number 1 obviously is food. We are expecting schnitzel, pretzels, maybe some German cake, maybe even a pork knuckle for Matt. Category number 2 is drinks. Obviously, Germans are known for their beer. Hopefully we can get some Weizen beer, which is Matt's favorite beer. And you can't really get that at Australian bars or restaurants generally. So let's see if we can get it here. And then category number 3 is language. I want to know if there is still Germans in this town that can speak German with me. So we'll see how we go with that one. Category number 4 is architecture. Obviously, if it's a German town, I expect it to look German. So maybe some old German style houses. Maybe we'll find some cobblestone on the street. We'll see. And check out the end of the video to see how I rate Hahndorf. Auf geht's! Are you excited to practice your German today?
Ja, ich übe Deutsch sehr gerne.
For those that don't know, we lived in Germany together for 4 years. So Matt is 100% fluent in German.
Oh, I don't know if I'd say 100%. Nobody gets 100% fluent. Even Germans aren't 100% fluent.
You're fluent.
Yeah, but as soon as you think you know all of German, it'll slap you so hard back to reality. I've actually done the research for today, and the first stop is called Ottos Bakery, which, as the name suggests, is a German bakery, and it claims to be the best bakery in the Adelaide Hills.
Oh, okay.
And you can get Streuselkuchen.
Ooh, that's very German.
Schwarzwaldkuchen, Black Forest cake.
I don't actually like that, but very German too.
Käsekuchen, cheesecake. So very typical German cake.
Willkommen in Hahndorf. Unser Dorf soll schön werden.
What does that mean, Matt?
Our town should be nice.
Such a
What?
random sentence, I don't know.
I was like, did I translate that correctly?
You technically did, but it's a weird sentence.
I'm just thinking Asian man. What's with that?
Okay, just stopped off at Otto's Bakery and didn't buy anything because it just looked like a normal bakery, like a normal Aussie bakery.
Yeah.
So
There was not a single... Oh, actually the only German thing that we saw was pretzels.
yeah, there was.
They
yeah,
look
but there's
good.
pretzels everywhere. There was pretzels
Yeah.
at the hot dog stand, so
That
we
seems
can
to be
get
the
pretzels
theme.
everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna try a different bakery that we walk past.
That looked good, so let's try that.
What do you rate the music?
I liked it. I rated it 10.
Oh, it's very German, I love it.
Yeah, there was a guy inside who was playing the, what do you call it?
Accordion?
Accordion, yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Here we go with the German beers. This is the Hefeweizen. It's good.
This is 500 ml, but it looks tiny. I'm used to like the big 1 liter ones.
True.
Size is my head. We got our lunch. That doesn't really look German, I don't know.
Yeah.
We got a pretzel.
Okay, Megan's gonna try the pretzel.
Seems a bit dry. That's good. Yeah.
Good for Australian standards or good for German standards?
Australian standards, 5 out of 5. German standards, 3.5 out of 5. Okay, we had to come back into the van for a quick siesta because we were so full from lunch. About lunch, was it a good meal? Yes. Was it German? Not really. Yes and no. Theoretically, it was very German. The sauerkraut was good, the sausage was good, the schnitzel, it was good, but it wasn't really German at all. The crumbing and the seasoning of the schnitzel was very different to a traditional German schnitzel. It was really thick. It tasted good, but it just wasn't very German. But now we have to talk about the mashed potatoes. So I'm pretty sure they've made it out of a powder and just like mixed it up, which is a big no for Germans. We love our potatoes, okay, the Kartoffel, and especially mashed potatoes is like a go-to German meal, but it just didn't taste that nice. So definitely minus points for the mashed potato. Did you like lunch?
It was a hearty German meal, and I still feel absolutely full hours later.
Which also is very German. But we still have to go to the bakery, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be better and we can get some German cake.
Are you gonna have cake?
Yeah!
Okay. Alright.
Of course I'm gonna have cake. What kind of question is that? I have to take one for the team, man. Gotta eat some cake.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a little apple strudel slice. To be honest,
It looks very average. I don't know why you even got it.
I got it because I feel like I need to try something from a German bakery.
Okay, just
But everything looked a little bit average.
at least we got this.
I'm excited about this. This is actually an Austrian drink. I'm Dudler, and it's delicious.
It's so good. It's so good.
So I am excited about that. Not German, but close enough. Oh, that's good. Okay. It's good.
Oh, okay.
It's good. It's lecker. Good morning. It is the next day. We are still in Hahndorf because there's actually one more cake and coffee place that we want to try out. It's a little cafe, but it was closed yesterday and the reviews are really good. And as we told you yesterday, we weren't really that happy with the food in Hahndorf. So we're going back in the hope of finding better cake. Fingers crossed. Also, I'm wearing the same dress today because we live in a van and we can't do our washing all the time, and there's nothing wrong with re-wearing clothes, okay? Don't come at me.
So we've got in Frankfurt, where Megan's from, you call this a Rebel. In Berlin, you call it a Berliner. What it's actually called is a jam donut, I guess. What do you call this again?
You say it.
Möhrenstrudel?
Mohnstrudel.
Mohnstrudel. Mohn is the poppy seeds.
Yeah, that's very German.
It looks really good, actually.
Yeah, that looks legit.
Yeah. Okay. That's very German. And what you have to do with the Berliner,
No, we don't do that. No.
you gotta get the jam everywhere.
That's not the German way.
Megan is now fressneidisch, which means jealous of my food.
Always.
Cheers. Megan's changed dress.
Does it look legit?
Sort of. Here we have the largest beer stein in Australia.
Okay, we're back home, we're back in our van. We had a great day at Hahndorf. Before we got back, we went to, what was it called? The German village shop. How cute is that? They had lots of German sort of Christmassy stuff and that felt very German. We got the Rauchermann and the Nussknacker, and yeah, that felt really cool.
Basically a cuckoo clock store.
Yeah, which is funny because I don't actually know anyone in my family or friends that have cuckoo clocks. Okay, now about the rating system.
Ooh.
Okay, category number 1. Let's maybe start with drinks. We're going to give it 5 out of 5. Pretty much what we wanted is to find Weizen beer and some good German beer, which we did. There was lots of different beers you could choose from at all different places.
On tap as well.
Yeah, 5 out of 5. No complaints. And the cool thing was they didn't just serve the German beer, they also served it in the German, like, Krug. I know Australians, and I think all over the world, they think we say Stein, which the word Stein translates to stone, but no German calls it Stein. It's a Krug or a Maß.
Yeah.
So,
but they
just a little
they
side
served
note.
the beer in German Bierstein.
Yeah.
And my Weizen was served in a Weizen glass, which is also a big tick.
Second category is language. Now, we didn't find anyone that spoke German. Like, no one.
Didn't hear anyone speaking German,
Yeah.
just in the shops or anything.
And we were talking German a lot because we thought maybe then someone hears it and goes like, you know, talks German back to us. And we spoke to a few people in the shops and asked them like, oh, are you German? But didn't really find anyone that was German, which was a bit of a disappointment. But there definitely was a lot of writing that was in German, like house and Brezel.
Yeah, there was written German language, but that's really the extent of it.
Yeah, so we're gonna give it 2 out of 5.
That's
the
which
best
is
we
high.
can do.
I think I would give it a 1.
I think still give it a 2 out of 5 because let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe we just didn't speak to the right people.
Okay, yeah, true. Alright, that's fair. Okay, the next category is architecture, and I guess that's sort of like also the overall vibe of the town, which I personally was really impressed with.
Me too. I didn't expect that many sort of old traditional houses. I wouldn't really say they're traditionally like 100% German, but they definitely have a German vibe. They have the big sort of stone buildings and then the Fachwerkhaus, which is typical German. Yeah, I obviously didn't expect there to be exactly the same that you would find in Germany, but I was definitely surprised by how many old buildings there was.
And the cool thing is when you go through the town, they have a lot of plaques and they say, this person used to live here, this was originally opened as a bakery or whatever, and you can sort of get a bit of the history there and see how the main kilometre of the town has remained the same and remains sort of historic, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So what would you give it out of 5?
Can I just add one more thing?
Okay.
I also love that the main street is sort of lined by big oak trees, and that's a very German thing. Like in a lot of cities, and especially sort of the entrance of the city, you'll have just like rows of trees. And also some of the trees were already changing colours, which is obviously so German. And that's something I miss so much in Australia, having 4 seasons and seeing the nature change and the temperatures change.
Okay, so what do you rate it out of 5?
I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. Now the last category, food, which also in my opinion is the most important category.
I agree.
And that's where our rating goes down. I was not really impressed with the food. The bakeries weren't really German. There was a few German cakes, but they all looked really dry. Yeah, all of the bakeries were very Australian. And,
if you've ever been to Germany and to a German bakery, you would know that German bread and German cakes are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And the stores, the bakeries here just didn't even come close, unfortunately.
And we didn't even find any German bread. Like all the bread didn't really look good.
So what do you rate the food?
One more thing. And this,
Again?
No. This actually makes me angry.
Okay, wow.
Lots of places sold hot dogs. And hot dogs are not German. They are American. We do eat bratwurst in bread rolls, Brötchen, but they're nothing like a hot dog. Like a soft bread roll, and we eat proper bratwurst in a bread roll. And so many places sold hot dogs, and that's not German. So we're gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I almost feel like I would want to give it a 2 out of 5 because I had really high expectations, but everything that we ate was good, but it just wasn't very German. So I think 3 out of 5 is fair.
It's not really authentic. If you want authentic German food, you're not really going to get it here.
You gotta go to Germany.
You gotta go to Germany, so.
Okay, so that brings us up to an overall rating of 3.5 out of 5. Which is a bit disappointing.
Yeah, because we also did make this up, build this up in our head to be a big thing, because it is the oldest German settlement in Australia after all.
But in saying that, being in Hahndorf for the day, it definitely made me feel a bit closer to home. Just it honestly is the little things, just like reading your own language and seeing the flags, even though in Germany you don't really ever see the German
that's
flag.
a good point.
We still had a great day, and it is a very cute Australian/German town, and definitely worth a visit. It's just not 100% German.
Yeah.
Which is fine because we're in Australia.
It's Australia with a little German flair.
Yeah, that's all said. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you take out all of the German stuff and you look at it just as a town, it's a beautiful little town.
So stunning. Yeah. All right, that's it from us. That was exploring Hahndorf for a day. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss.
Bis zum nächsten Mal.
Tschüssi.